Welcome back. Okay, so Serbian film. Movie is badass. I'm not the biggest real gore fan, really. I'm more into story than gore, which I don't know. That's why I just cannot get into Human Centipede's stupid movie. And anyway, that's over. Okay, so Serbian film is amazing in every way possible for a gore film. There's a story. Like, why didn't I think of that? You know? I mean, crap. And takes place with Milos, this ex-porn star who has been looked up. He's, best of the best. This director wants to get him for one final film. They're running low on cash. He figures, they're paying him a lot of money, so may as well. Signs the contract, and well, crap just goes down from there. Personally, I would wonder why so much money's being offered, just for, that, but I don't know. I mean, I'd probably do it too. I'd probably sign, everything like that. So let's see where to begin. I've already said more about the story than I could have for Human Centipede 2 because there was none. So it starts off, dudes, just doing some kind of weird stuff, and he's like, freaking out a little bit about it. But it hits at about 54 minutes-ish. And when it hits hard. Like, oh my Jesus. So he pretty much says he's retiring, making the contract void, all that stuff. And there's a great scene leading up to the baby scene, where it's just amazing acting. The director, Volkmir, I think is his name, he's like, pretty much, why do you want to quit? I'm not into beating women and all that stuff. And he's like, but, the victim makes it real. The victim, the blood, the sweat, the tears, all that stuff. And Milos was like, well, I guess we're all just victims then. We're all just being screwed and we can't tell it. And the director's like, but you're the only one that wasn't a victim. And he shows him some of his other work, which is the baby scene. And that baby scene is tragic. Newborn porn! Yeah, scene is crazy. And then everything just goes down from there. Gets drugged with, I want to say bull shark testosterone, I'm pretty sure is what it is. Which they have the highest amount of testosterone levels of any other animal in the world. And when I guess when you get injected with them, you just want to pound everything that has a hole in it, no matter what the hole comes from. I will say, I don't even know if I want to say it. There's a spoiler. I love the ending scene. If you've seen the movie, you know the end scene. And it is not the very, very, very end, but the last, traumatic sexual act. Because, oh my God, just to be screwed over that bad, it did things to me. I've watched Human Centipede, well, I'll save that for the comparison. Movie is just great, overall. I really don't have any complaints with it entirely. I mean, I think I can pretty much end this review because this movie is really good gore film. I haven't seen many. I've seen the guinea pig movies. Well, I say the movies, but there's 9 of them or so. Haven't seen all of them. I've seen the first one, the second one that By Winning said was a real snuff film and tried to get the FBI to look into it, and they told him he was retarded. And then all the ones after that turned into comedies. But I've still seen them, or I've seen like 3 or 4 of them. But those movies aren't very good. The first one is an attempt at like a fake snuff, which is okay. You know, there's no story there. Second one, pretty much same thing. I think they could have done so much better on those movies if they just wanted to do a fake snuff. I mean, you could tell it was fake. At least I could. I mean, granted, weren't they like 80s movies? I don't know what the hell those Japanese are thinking. I mean, I don't know. But I mean, rather that than Motley Crue, which is what we were doing in the 80s. So, you know, Pamela Anderson's sex tapes. I'd rather see some fake snuff than that. Than Tommy Lee, you know, and his. Anyway. Alright, so Serbian film for snuff shit, for gore films is really good. It's just a really good movie. So for in a genre that's already suffering, you know, it's amazing. It is controversial. It will probably have you cringe. And if it doesn't, like even the fact that it is fake, if it doesn't have you cringe, then you really don't have any empathy for anything but yourself. And you should probably, well, I won't say that, because I might be getting in trouble if I say that. The cyber police will come, and I don't want that. But, let's just say, if you don't have any empathy for any of the acts that go on here, I think you're a horrible person. And you should just, you know, try to take some empathy classes or something, you know, just all that stuff. Alright, so comparison comes up next.